Hey there friends, thanks for checking in. We're going to do a comparison video today with the Walther CCP and the Kahr CT9. Both polymer framed, striker fired 9mm that hold 8 rounds in the magazine. They match up very well. The cost on the CCP is right around $450. Now, this is a newer gun, so I have to believe over time the price may decrease. But as it sits now, right around $450 will get you this Walther CCP. The Kahr CT9 is right around $300. So we can see that there's a $150 difference in the price. So off the bat, we're going to say advantage Kahr CT9. I will say, however, that the Walther does come in a plastic case with 2 magazines, as where the Kahr comes in a cardboard case with 1 magazine. This is considered the value series of Kahr, so you can see at $300 it's definitely a value. We look at the size, it measures up very, very well. See, they're right around the same length, and then the Kahr CT9 grip goes a little bit longer, but overall very, very similar. So the size is similar. They compare very well. If we take a look at the feel, I do have a grip sleeve on the CT9, but you do get a full 3 fingers on the grip, and it feels really good. Now, I am a bit partial to Kahr grips because they are extremely thin, and they feel like, you know, you have a good, solid grip on the gun. I also have to give it to Walther. The ergonomics on the grip here is really good. And you know, they do have the finger grooves, they do have the cutouts there, and it does bow out a little bit in the middle of the grip here to give it a nice firm grip. Both have extensions on the mags. The mag plates come out a little bit, and once again you get a full 3 fingers on there. So if I take off the grip sleeve, I'm going to say advantage Walther because they did a great job on this. It just feels really nice. So advantage Walther on the grip. My shooting impressions for each of these guns were both very good. I was about 10 yards away, hitting a 10-inch metal target. No problem with either of them. Both very accurate, as expected. Now, I do have several Walthers, and I also have several Kahrs. So I know these brands very well. This is no bias any which way. I did have a few issues with the CCP. On a couple occasions, the slide did not hold back on the last round. Not sure exactly why that happened, but it did happen nonetheless. The CT9 functioned flawlessly. So I'm going to say, as far as the functionality of the gun, the CT9 did better at the range. There were also times when I was shooting one-handed like this, and I'm going to roll that very shortly, where I was firing the gun with one hand and there were failure to feeds with the CCP. Did not experience that with the Kahr at all. Let's roll those clips right now. The ammo used for this range session is 115 grain full metal jacket, blazer brass. Purchased from ammoforsale.com. Great deals over there. The link is in the description box below. Kahr CT9. Walther CCP. When we talk about the features of these guns, we have to start by saying that the Walther CCP has a gas-delayed blowback system. It's very different. Some say it has its advantages. I'm not sure. We're going to talk about that. The Kahr is more traditional. The gas-delayed blowback system has a piston on top of the slide that disperses gas through a gas cylinder, which lines up right about here. And the advantage that Walther says is that the slide to charge it is a lot lighter, and I would say to a degree that is true. Is it very noticeable? Not too much, but okay, I'll give Walther that. They also claim that the gas delayed blowback system decreases the muzzle rise up to 30%. That part I'm going to say I just have not seen it. I did a video side by side and I just haven't seen it. Maybe it does with some guns. I haven't seen it. The trigger is 5.5 pounds. It's okay. It's a little gritty. So I'm not really too keen of that. See, full reset, little gritty, but not too bad. It's not a deal breaker in my opinion. Now we look at the CT9. Once again, both these guns are unloaded. The trigger's nice and smooth. So I'm going Advantage Kahr CT9 on the trigger. Once again, full reset. Both double action guns, so you're going to get a full reset. Both these guns Fieldstrip, very different. You can see the Kahr does have a pin that needs to be removed. You do that just by lining up the slide and a marking on the frame and just push the pin out. Sometimes you may have to use the bottom of the magazine because it is tight. The Walther CCP does require this tool here. And I already did a video explaining how to Fieldstrip this gun, so I'll just attach it to a card now. You can check it out if you want. One thing worth noting though, we'll take a look at the slide. Both these guns have about 100 rounds through them from the range test and the comparison for this video. And look at the slide gets actually very dirty with this piston system. And it was cleaned prior to the range shooting. Another thing worth noting is that obviously you have a fixed barrel on the frame. So as far as field stripping is concerned, I'm saying Advantage. Here we have the CCP on the scale with the full magazine and not around in the chamber, weighing in at 25 3/4 ounces. Here's the CT9 in the same condition at a little bit lighter, 24 ounces even. We noticed through this video that the guns are very differently, both externally, some of the features, and definitely internally with the gas systems. So which one would make the best choice? Well, we know that the CCP is more expensive. It does offer the soft coil system if you're a fan of that, or you can go with the traditional Kahr CT9, which is a value series right at $300. For my choice, I'm choosing the Kahr CT9. I just think it's a better all-around deal, and I just love the reliability of Kahr. If you like videos like this, please subscribe and share. I always appreciate the thumbs up button. Thanks for watching, and you guys be safe.